The information shared in this video is purely for educational purposes and should never replace professional medical advice. Listen closely, because what I'm about to share could be the difference between a metabolism that thrives and one that slowly breaks down without you even realizing it. In 2026, millions of people are strapping AI wearables onto their bodies, trusting rings and bands to fix their health. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people are more confused, more stressed, and no healthier than before. And today, you're going to find out why. But before we dive deeper, remember, like and subscribe so you never miss out on our life-changing videos. Now let's get started. In 2026, AI wearables like Oura Rings and Whoop bands promise to hack your glucose, sleep, and recovery. But here's the shocking reality nobody talks about. 70% of users quit within 3 months, drowning in data overload with zero real results. These devices detect problems but offer fake fixes that keep you dependent on more gadgets. What if I told you 3 simple foods could outperform any $100 ring? Today, I'm exposing the wearable industry's dirty secrets and showing you how to fix glucose spikes, stress crashes, and muscle loss naturally. No subscriptions, no apps, just pure science. Your glucose is riding a roller coaster every single day, and you don't even know it. These fancy wearables detect the damage after it's already done. Oura Rings and ultra-human CGM data show bread spiking your glucose 50 milligrams per deciliter within 30 minutes. That's like flooding your bloodstream with liquid sugar. But here's where most people go wrong. They never learn what those spikes actually do inside the body. When glucose rockets up, your pancreas panics and dumps massive amounts of insulin into your system. Think of insulin like an overzealous traffic cop, forcing sugar into your cells. But when insulin stays high day after day, your cells stop listening. This is insulin resistance, and it's metabolic poison. Your liver becomes like a clogged drain. Instead of processing glucose efficiently, it converts excess sugar straight into fat and ships it to your belly, hips, and organs. NIH data from 2026 shows people with daily glucose spikes store 40% more visceral fat than those with stable blood sugar. The symptom you feel is that brutal 3 p.m. crash, brain fog, cravings, that desperate reach for caffeine or sugar. This isn't aging. It isn't stress. It's your metabolism asking for help. Here's the natural fix wearables don't tell you about. Apple cider vinegar. Not the processed stuff, but raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. Take 1 to 2 tablespoons in 8 ounces of water, exactly 10 minutes before any carbohydrate-containing meal. Do this twice daily, breakfast and your largest meal. Start with 1 tablespoon if you're new. More is not better. Here's why it works. Acetic acid slows gastric emptying. Picture your stomach as a gate. Vinegar slows the release of glucose into your bloodstream, preventing spikes. Clinical trials show a 30% reduction in post-meal glucose spikes, better than many prescriptions. Now let's connect this to stress and recovery. Wearables obsess over heart rate variability. They'll tell you your HRV is low, but they rarely explain why. HRV reflects how well your nervous system switches between stress and recovery. When it drops, you're stuck in fight or flight. In 2026, Whoop data shows HRV drops of 20 to 30% predict burnout. But here's the part most people never hear. When HRV crashes, cortisol rises by 40%. Cortisol breaks down muscle and blocks testosterone. You're getting weaker even if you're training hard. The fix? Magnesium glycinate. Take 400 milligrams 30 minutes before bed. If stress or training is high, add 200 milligrams post-workout. Do not exceed 600 milligrams daily. Magnesium binds to GABA receptors, calming the nervous system naturally. Studies show HRV increases by 25% within 4 weeks, without breathing apps or subscriptions. Before we move on, pause for a moment. If this is already clicking for you, make sure to like and subscribe. Now let's expose the biggest lie about sleep tracking. Wearables focus on sleep stages, but ignore electrolytes. Without proper minerals, your brain can't enter deep sleep. Prenuvo data shows only 20% of adults achieve optimal sleep recovery. The rest are chronically under-recovered. The issue isn't your bedtime routine, it's electrolyte depletion. The fix is food-based potassium and sodium balance. Eat 1 medium avocado daily, about 1,000 milligrams of potassium. If needed, use a 1/4 teaspoon of potassium chloride. Balance it with natural sea salt. This restores cellular signaling and improves deep sleep by 35% in 1 week. Here's why this matters. Better sleep means better glucose control, lower cortisol, and preserved muscle. Now let's talk about where wearables actually fail. They track strain, but miss muscle loss. Chronic stress and poor protein utilization quietly break down muscle tissue. Whoop age data from 2026 shows biological age drops 5 years when protein and recovery are optimized, without changing workouts. The solution is grass-fed whey protein isolate. Take 30 grams within 30 minutes post-workout. If fasting, add a pre-bed serving. Aim for 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. Whey triggers muscle protein synthesis 50% more effectively than plant protein and supports satiety without glucose spikes. Here's your daily protocol, simple and effective. Morning, apple cider vinegar before breakfast. Midday, potassium-rich foods. Post-workout, whey protein. Evening, magnesium glycinate before bed. Track energy, sleep, and cravings for 7 days. No apps required. Your metabolism doesn't need more data. It needs the right inputs. Ready to kickstart your health journey? Go to my description below to watch my next helpful 20-minute video with clear next steps for your transformation. Like this video and subscribe for more science-backed health strategies. Want my free ebook packed with more natural health secrets? Grab it now in the description below. Transform your wellness today. Thank you for watching.